I had this dream last week, and it's been stuck in my head ever since. I was on a road trip, or at least, that's what it felt like. I remember driving for what felt like hours through an empty long highway. No other cars, and no gas stations. Eventually, I saw a neon sign in the distance. Flickering red letters that said, Motel, Rosehill. I don't remember pulling in, but suddenly, I was standing in front of the check-in counter, and the woman behind it smiled like she had been waiting for me. Room 12, she said, before I even spoke. I asked her how much the room cost, and she just said, "You've already paid." That's when I started to feel a bit off, like I was forgetting something important. The hallway was long and quiet, but the wallpaper looked like it hadn't been changed since the 60s. I remember hearing a soft humming, maybe from one of the other rooms. It was a tune I almost instantly recognized, but couldn't quite place. Room 12 was at the very end of the hall. When I opened the door, the lights inside were already on. The room looked normal enough though. One bed, a nightstand, an old TV, and a small window with thin curtains. But the air was still, like no one had opened the window in years. I sat on the bed, and it made this low, groaning sound, almost like someone exhaling. That's when I realized the humming I'd heard earlier was still there, but it wasn't coming from another room. It was coming from the bedroom. I stood up and walked over slowly. The door was cracked open, and inside, the light flickered. I could see movement, like someone was standing just out of sight, swaying slightly side to side. Hello? I said. No answer, just the humming. I pushed the door open, and the room was empty. The mirror was fogged up, even though the air was cold. I wiped it with my hand, and for a split second, I saw myself, but older, tired, eyes bloodshot, and the reflection was wearing the same clothes that I was wearing now. Then, the reflection smiled. It was not a dreamy smile. It was rather a knowing one. I stumbled back, but when I looked again, the mirror was clear. Just me, normal me. I told myself it was nothing, probably my brain playing tricks on me. I turned off the light and went back to the bed. But when I laid down, I noticed something carved into the headboard. Tiny letters scratched into the wood. It said, "Don't check out." I don't remember falling asleep, but I woke up in my own bed the next morning. No hotel key, no luggage, nothing. The weirdest part? I tried Googling Motel Rosehill later that day, but there is no record of it anywhere, and sometimes when I drive at night, I still catch a neon red flicker on the horizon, like a neon sign that's trying to remember its own pain.